Good day, Tragic here, and we are back in Trek Night for turn 3. And first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to select all these little things. I'm going to shrink them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I'm going to shrink them 11 times just to make it a little bit easier on the eyes when we're moving around. This is mod that I made is still in flux. We're still going to do some little fixes here and there. I'm also going to increase the size of these dice. What did I do? 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Just to make them a little bit more visible as well. I think I'll save a camera there too. Okay, so we've just done a little bit of fixing up just to make it a little bit more readable, and with any luck I'm also recording in 720p. I'm in 1080p. I know how to count. I'm going to sip my coffee now and think about my errors. Well, I'm a little depressed now because I was thinking more about errors in life, but let's get into the game, shall we? Yabam. Right, talking about errors, Cisco had a terrible turn and we kind of locked him down. He's got 4 movement, which is good. Everything else is pretty lame, plus he's got some wounds. Now, unfortunately for him, we kind of screwed up the turn. We should have sent... Oh, actually, you know, Picard should be here because he would have gotten a free movement into that area. So let's just grab that. Yablam. Yeah, so we should have moved Cisco into attacking this base and let Picard come this way to here and then parlay with the planet using his diplomacy awesome skills. So at the moment he's basically stuck here. This is unpassable, and this is basically uses the wedge shape from Mage Knight, so it expands up like that and like that, which means that the next available expansion spot is here. So it's sort of like this kind of area, and here this is an illegal spot. We can't actually expand there, which means he has to go 1, 2, and then it's 3, I think, to move past the planet. Yeah, so that's 5, and then he needs to produce 6, 7 to explore. And then he has to have enough to move into a safe spot. A minimum of 2 will get him back here to safety and possibly up there. So we're looking at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 for him to move in this direction. So that's pretty much useless. The other choice is we could move down this way, but I want to kind of separate from the Klingons. We're playing a team game, which means we can attack each other. And my experience is that Klingon players are a little bit aggressive. I don't know. I'm thinking Klingons can go this way, Federation can go this way. But we'll see how it goes. The point is, even if we go this way, there's not a lot we can do. This is a big 4-poster. We can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to here, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to here. We can't move into the fort because even though we're playing a team with the Picard, 2 player tokens can't exist in the same hex. So even though we can move into that fort if we'd like later on, we can't right now. So basically there's nothing for him to do. Absolutely nothing. And we have a well, we actually do have a white die. So we've got 4 movement, which can get us 1, 2, 3, 4. Which means if we produce another 3 movement, 1, 2, 3, we can go there. So we've got 4 movement, 4, 5, 6 movement we can produce. I think we're going to do that. So we're going to take the white die to power this. The white die is, of course, the whatever you call it, the wild card, so it can power blue. So that's 4, 5, 6. And that can get us to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This doesn't help us. 5. That can get us to here, I guess. See, the thing is, I don't want to leave that white die for the 2 Klingon turns. Probably the better move is to actually do a repair here. I'm going to do this though. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have no other to make 7, do we? Nope. So we're going to end up here. It's a pretty terrible turn. Not playing particularly well. It's been a while. Okay, what have you got for us? Yellow, nice. Okay, next is Ursula and Bator, or the Duras sisters. We've got a move here. We've got a yellow die and a red die, which is pretty much useless to us. This thing can generate blue tokens, which is good. And we can use this to generate use extra die. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 will allow us to repair. But I think Martog has a wound to repair. So I think, yeah, so what we're going to move here and then buy a unit with our diplomacy. So we need 4 movement. That's 1, 2, 4 movement. We need diplomacy. This is such a good card. I feel like I don't want to waste it. +3. It's kind of like Goldix's concentration card. 1, 2. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to use it though. So I did this. Take 1 die from the core and set it to any color except white. Gain 2. I need a blue to power that though, don't I? So if I did that, this becomes a blue token. So that's 4 movement, which gets me 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm now on the village. And then I just go a red die, diplomacy 4, and that should be enough to buy one of these guys. This guy is diplomacy 5. Move 2, the move cost of Nebula is reduced. Attack 3. So this guy is attack or shields and diplomacy and move. So I think he's better, and he also costs 4. So let's hire that guy. Nice. Okay. 4, 4. She is not. Yes, so she is definitely not minus. Okay, so that works. Not a particularly great move. I don't feel like I'm doing particularly good moves today. And now we have Mortog. Now Mortog, oh no, look, he's actually got repair in hand. So he could have repaired that and she could have made it to the, oh well. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4. Now even though we're playing competitive, you can still move through. It's only when you stop on spaces that you actually cause combat to occur. So we can repair this. And there is a yellow die. So that's 4, 5, 6. And that gets us... Oh, we only need 4. Oh no, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll do an explore. Yes, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this leaves... Doing this repair means that planning won't trigger. So this way, we're going to draw 4 new cards. If I was like this, I would draw 3 new cards because I draw a hand size of 6. So I am going to use that repair. Okay. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to explore into here. Actually, let's explore away from the Federation. So let's explore into this square. Ugh. Oh my god, that is horrible. Give that a shuffle. We have Ancient Ruin. We have a Mage Tower. And we have a Orc. Oh, with Biogenesis. Wow, that's like, I think that's brutal. Oh, look at that. So that is impassable. So we're completely screwed. Damn it. You know what is interesting, though? In this game, that was repaired, so let's check that out. This game has an interesting change. What did we get? Yablam! White. Beautiful. I might just save that camera. What is interesting is every time in this game that you do a exploration, you get 1 fame, which actually will level him up, which is great news. So let's give that a shuffle. Let's see what we get. Calculated risk. If you choose a purple data die from the core, you may re-roll it 1 additional time. Ooh, is this good? I don't think this is good. You may play 1 damage card sideways as if it was a non-damage card. It gives you +2 instead of 1. Wow, that is awesome. This is basically... This is, in Mage Knight, my favorite Mage Knight's the red one. And this is like him. This is just... He's basically her. Excellent. So we also get one of these. So he's going to be our attacker guy. So I think Pulse Torpedo Attack 4 is really, really good. But I feel like I'm going to take this one. It's not quite as good, but it does have the opportunity to give us data crystals, blue crystals, which I think is pretty awesome. And then we just draw up to 5. Okay. Finally, we have Picard. Now, Picard also wants to hire someone. He's at a... Oh, wait, did she? Yeah. Well, I was just checking that he had the correct... See that little icon in the corner there? That basically says that you can only recruit him at the village, which is where she was. Okay, so what have we got? Oh, stop it. My cat is sleeping on the... rubbing her head on the keyboard. Sorry about that. Okay. So we can recruit Ducat. We don't want him. Don't want him. She's pretty good. She's pretty good. Can't recruit him. So it's a choice between Tomalok and Toreth. I think Toreth is the one from the episode where... What's her name? The psychic girl. I can never remember her name. Anyway, the psychic girl, she goes to like... she gets kidnapped and turned into a Romulan for a while, and like it's got Spock in it, and they try and invade, and Spock and Data get on really well and stuff. It's awesome. Can't remember her name though. Anyway. Okay, so this girl is 3 attacks, 6 shields. 6 shields is super strong. Remember, with partial blocking as well in this game. This guy has move 4 though, which I think is stronger in general. So I think I'm going to take Tomahawk. And we require 6 to hire him, which we should be able to do very easy. We do have Picard, so we just go bam. That produces 4 diplomacy. He is actually at 0, so he doesn't get any negative things. So he is 4. We need another 2. 4, 5, 6. And that has produced the 6 diplomacy, which gives us what? There's a special thing here. Experience +1, reputation +1. That's it. So reputation goes up and experience goes up. Okay. And that is the end of that turn. Went a little bit better for the Federation that time, but could have gone worse. We've got a really terrible map. Look how many blockages we've got. This is a 4 to get through, plus you need to move here, so that's basically 6 to get past it. This is unpassable, so she has to go this way. Unpassable. You can't explore. Can't explore off there because there's a 3 here. It's just a lot of annoying stuff right in the way. Lucky, we're in a pretty good position though, because Picard gets to go last, and Cisco gets to go first. I haven't drawn his cards, which basically means that he can set up and explore on the last. He should have explored this turn. He should have explored this turn, and that means that he would have an option of doing something in here without having to actually explore. I even had a movement as well. I'm going to discard that movement as well. And do that. Exactly what I'm talking about. Yonk. Nice. And that gives him an extra rep. Okay, so wow, look at that. So we have another Romulan starbase. We have another planet. We have a red planet here. We have another sun. Wow, what a congested opening map. So to get here costs 5. We have very bad movement generation. Wow. Still, that is the end of that. I will see you guys in the next video. Catch you later.